Hello and welcome back to Avowed. So we made a decision. you can say that we certainly made a decision. Yeah. So oh, we can't see Shadowscar, but well, we went to that. We were going through the dungeon. The old ruins. The whole thing that the ghosts wanted us to do. And after that we had a moment with the Adva thingy stone, whatever those are, and Sabadell stuff. And then there was a monster game, all the creatures, and like there's so many apparently that everyone feared that they were gonna run over all of third bond and everything. And yeah, essentially decided there was a choice. Ludwin and Wingrim had two choices for us: either destroy the ruins or do some kind of magic spell to essentially seal off all the Adva from third bond, from Shadowscar. And I chose the latter, and well, it had side effects. The side effect being it killed like hundreds of people. Yeah, just randomly. So that was my choice, and well, not everybody's happy about it. Kai especially. I mean, mostly Kai, I guess. Yasli seems to be fine because he's like a fangirl of Vingrim essentially anyway. And Yara seems to mostly accept it. And I feel like Marius, I don't know. He was more concerned about going to Galawain's Tusks, because, yeah. The last thing, we had a conversation, and the last thing was that Marius got pretty angry, and did not want to go to Galawain's Tusks at all. So he was dangerous, it's a volcanic place, and we're all gonna die. So,
Marius, you need to slow down. Think about your feelings. Well, I don't want to think about my feelings. So just let me be alone for a bit.
You sound like you're gonna cry for a second. Like, yeah, I mean, we don't know. It might be something happening. Galawain's Tusks to Marius, or someone he knew, or something. Like, we don't know, but he seemed very upset. Even though, obviously it's not a great place to go from what it sounds like, but there's something else, I feel. You know what I mean? I want to know what got you so upset. I feel like this is about the map or the garden even. You seem to be looking for an excuse not to go to Galawain's Tusk. Alright, just be ways to go when we leave Galawain's Tusk. Like, we can just be like, we're just gonna go. Just don't care why you don't want to go. Yeah, no, I want to say, yeah, I feel like this makes sense.
It is. And it isn't. I'm not sure what it is, really. Just the thought of going back to Galawain's Tusks makes my heart feel like it's going to explode. I sweat. My ears ring. I can't breathe. It seems like we're really heading there. I feel like...
I mean...
like I'm dying.
Sounds a lot like you're having an anxiety attack. Whether or not that's based on something that happened there, or just because it's a dangerous place. I mean, if you told me to go to a volcano, I would be a little bit hesitant. I can't deny that. An active volcano, like dangerous area like that, I'd be a little bit hesitant. I'm not gonna lie. So, like, I can't understand that. But it is interesting that Marius, being this survival guy, would be the one who would be the most scared of it. But maybe it's reasonable to him that he's scared of it. And we don't, I guess we haven't been, none of us, so maybe that's why we wouldn't be as scared. But I feel like that's something else though. I don't know. There gotta be something else too, I feel. Well, let's see if he wants to open up. Who knows, it's Marius. Breathe, Marius, you're safe here. Did something happen to you now? Is this because you left Solace? You're fine, it's all in your head. You need to get past this. I need you to focus on getting to the garden. Is Solace in Galawain's Tusk? I forgot the place, the location. Again, I don't remember everything about the game, but I guess Solace must be there? Maybe? Could be. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah. Let's try to calm it down.
Right. Thanks. I understand not wanting to go back, but why can't I just thinking about it makes me feel ill. I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some rest. I'll be ready to go when the time comes.
Yeah, okay, I think the Solace probably is in Galawain's Tusks again. I don't remember, but that does explain some things. Cause he, what was it again? Like, he had like a mentor or something, right? And did he die or something? Or like, something happened and or something, and then was he kicked out or something? Like, was he, exiled in a way? Or I forgot exactly the details of that. But we learned something about that at some point. I forgot exactly the details, but yeah. Well, sorry to bring you along. I mean, the game lets us, seemingly.
Can we talk a moment? I wanted to pick your brain about Shatterscarp. How much do you really know about Adra?
Not a lot. It's likely something to do with the Pest of Souls. Yeah, I mean, something like that. Is this about Windgrim? Not as much as I thought I did.
Among other things, Adra is a physical manifestation of a metaphysical phenomenon. A mineral that takes our souls from death to rebirth. We severed the Adra and Naku Kubel to slow down the Dream Scourge. But at what cost?
I mean, I didn't really think about that, but I mean, maybe it's gonna mess up the afterlife stuff. I mean, who knows how it all works? I mean, like, it's unclear to me exactly how much you know about the afterlife, the rebirth, and everything. I mean, it sounds a lot like it's like a known thing that this is what happens. It's not just, a belief, it's not just, it's actually like this is a thing that happens in this world, and this is just how it is, But I'm not sure exactly how much is known. If it's like truly true that it's how it works, I don't know. But I mean, there's something to it, probably, clearly. I mean, this is a magical world. Everything you can think can happen probably does happen, I mean, who knows? You think there'll be unintended consequences? Stopping the Dream is never going to be easy. I don't know, you're the expert.
That would be putting it lightly. The souls of the dead who go looking for a passage to the beyond will have nowhere to go. They'll be lost in darkness. Some will find their way to an Adra pillar, far from Shatterscarp. But others could wander this land for centuries.
Again, is that how it works? Do you know that's how it works specifically? Like, well, I guess that's how it works. What I'm hearing is that Shatterscarp is going to have a ghost problem. I mean, yeah, like, is that maybe a problem that there's a lot of ghosts? I don't know. Do you want to help them find a way? Not a problem. They should have died somewhere else. What a thing to say. Some of these are things you can say. Yeah.
Possibly. Probably. Eventually. Try as we might to help others, we won't always succeed.
How,
Even the dead can suffer the consequences of our actions.
aggressive are the ghosts?
I just wish the world and its problems would leave us alone. Even for a moment. Give us time to focus on our mission. Ourselves.
Like, we have fought some kinds of ghosts, like spirits. Are those the same, essentially, that we would unleash on the world? Because that wouldn't be great. Because, they are dangerous, they are aggressive, But I don't know if that's like friendly ghosts or just, you know, not aggressive, you know what I mean? I don't really know. But we do know that it's a thing that can happen. Let's try Charity's talks. Things slow down for a bit. Those moments don't those moments don't disappear. We have to make them happen. Notice you haven't been getting much sleep lately. Yeah, me too.
No, I haven't. And yes, I should know better. A good night's rest would fix my head, but can't fix the world we live in. Maybe it's fine if they're both broken. While I have your ear, can I ask you one more question?
Go ahead. As many as you like. Well called night, no offense.
Much appreciated. Something about Inquisitor Ludwig has been getting to me. She seemed eager to distinguish your Adiran loyalty from your nature as a godlike, as though the two are incompatible. She believes you can be loyal to your country or to your nature, but not both. Do you find that unusual?
I hadn't thought about that at all, to be honest. Lumen has a lot of strange ideas. Maybe because he doesn't trust Sabadell. See, he can't want Sabadell, which puts me in an awkward position. I'm not sure. What's in your mind?
But what about you, her kinsman? When you rejected Ludwig's offer, she wasn't surprised. As though she saw it coming. Ludwig clearly respects you, but I don't believe she trusts you. Anyway, that just had me thinking. Could be nothing, or could be something. Time will tell. Get some rest. You deserve a nap. For that matter, so do I.
Yeah, that is interesting. I mean, I guess, you know, she is very loyal still to freaking the demons. And you know, I am the envoy. I am, even if I have done everything to avoid that, in a sense. But like that's the thing about people like that. You know, you have to respect that. You can't really deny orders. You can't really, you know, go against the grain, as we have. So you know, she has to make some excuse, you know, and that excuse is, oh, we are godlike. We are in contact with Sabadell, so. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. I can't be here all day. I do want to actually move on with the game and get to the Galawain task, you know. But I think I can talk to you about it.
I'm listening.
What do you know about Galawain task?
I've heard the Wardens are very set in their ways. For better or worse. Usually the worse. Vidaro tried to form a trade agreement with the Council. Copper and glass in exchange for grain. But it went nowhere.
The council was interested in trade? Maybe they didn't trust the Mensos. Has Vidaro done anything right, ever?
They weren't interested in outside help. The
Well,
Wardens value self-reliance. Maybe because they have an inflated sense of their own importance. No offense, Marius.
No, you pretty much got it right.
They have a righteous duty to protect these lands, and believe that it can and should be done without the help of outsiders. It's a bit like shooting yourself in the foot, because you don't trust anyone else to wield the gun. Not before I've done some reading.
What about Yasli?
Envoy, we need to discuss what you did in the ruins. I just hope we made the right decision. Those ruins are priceless, and I truly look forward to exploring them again in the future, but I don't know that I'll ever truly accept what we did. What I did. Usually I know the right answer. It's obvious. here, though.
Yeah, I still feels the same. It has to stop dream sketch. Anything to make Lupin's day worse. Yes, your ruins are fine. Though those in third one will soon be suffering. What? Is this... Is this like a... Knowing Ashley, is this supposed to be a sex joke? I don't... I have to know what this means.
At least they will be free of the dream
Am I
scourge.
getting something confused?
I just wish we'd had a better way of achieving that. Things have been
No.
unreal.
No.
We spoke to actual ancient Akidans in the ruins. I was able to ask questions and get answers.
Okay, did I misunderstand something? Oh, okay. Right, okay, I was confused because, well, yeah, because obviously we had the choice to destroy the ruins and not destroy the ruins. And, well, the ruins are fine, we can go back there, I suppose, if we really wanted to. I guess we couldn't if we just decided to destroy them. So, right, so I got confused because I thought the ruins were destroyed, so I was like, what are you talking about? Your ruins are fine? What ruins? What are we talking about? No, it's not a sex joke, as I thought. I was just like, it did seem a little inappropriate at that time to say that, but also it's Yasli, and maybe we could cheer her up. Maybe that was the thought I had there, maybe. Okay, no. I just got confused. You're literally talking about the ruins. It makes a lot more sense. It makes a lot more sense. I don't know. I have to always be a little bit like, it's Yasli we're talking to here, you know? It could be something else. But she's being serious. She's being serious. Yeah. And I completely ruined this serious talk by thinking it was a sex joke. But yeah, anyway. Yeah. I'm glad you're excited. You must be the luckiest historian alive. The answers were a little underwhelming though. You might have to stop calling them the godless now, since they have a god. True enough. The other Akita.
True. Though switching it up might be more confusing to those not in the know.
Well,
I'll figure that conundrum out before my research gets published. But to go through the trials ourselves? Oh, could we be any luckier?
it's just worth it, if only to feel like I know where I belong now. Of course, a bad guy and their followers made those trials. I don't get why anyone would worship Sabbatal after those trials. I mean, again, Sabbatal did seem responsible, kinda, sorta, for... I don't know, I'm still not entirely sure what is going on with that and what he did, but the what would he call it, make folk, or whatever? So, like, they did seem to, like, they did something, like, I don't know if you were like, okay, let's just bury the whole thing or something like that. Was that what they did? It's like they were partly responsible for killing off everyone, and I don't know what it was. Something, I'm a little confused on that, to be entirely honest. A lot of things are going on in the game, you know, so I may not get anything.
Must you try to ruin my fun, dear? Well, I have to start writing this all down before I forget. But do return if you think of any other juicy details.
Was meeting them everything expected? What can you tell me about the godless? Okay.
I've been trying to sort my thoughts since we left her domain. We met Ringquin. The Ringquin. Master illusionist of the Circle of Archmagi. And we impressed her? She even offered to make me her apprentice.
That is it. I'm getting the feeling that income is a really big deal to you. Aren't you already a trained wizard?
As smart as you are, Envoy, I sometimes forget that you are still a layperson. It doesn't feel real, but it is. Oh, Andrastes, what am I going to do? If I take the apprenticeship, I'll have to leave Quilici and Fjord. And what about my study of the Godless? I've spent my whole life with them.
But who else would tell the story of the Kira if not you? Why not do it all? It is a lot to do at once. Aren't you sick of the Godless stuff yet? You're really going to leave Quilici on his own?
Oh, you even learned their proper name. I can't believe you listened.
I mean, I am
Cry at
kinda
this
an
rate.
Akita, sort of,
I'm
kinda.
not a kid.
Incarnation anyway.
I can't do everything all at once. There are only 26 hours in a day. I love my life as it is now. Exploring as I wish and coming home to open arms and a warm bed. I don't want to give that up. This is something I never even dreamed of. But it's big. It won't leave room for much else. And I'm too old to... Oh, Envoy. What would you do?
How old are you? And how old does, what is the species called? I forgot again, dang it. No, I forgot the name of the species again. I don't know how old the species get. I don't know how old Kai's species, Balatines get either, to be honest. You might have said that at some point, it's possible. That's like a lot of lore in fantasy games that, you know, like, you could probably find out. I'm sure you can, if you really want to. Anyway, I have no idea how old she's supposed to be. It's hard to say. Anyway. It's hard to pass up an opportunity like the one Wingham is offering you. If you're just in a scared place right now, could you really leave them? Want me to make the decision? I mean, yeah.
The people of Fjord are stronger than they seem. But you're right. They feel unsafe in their own homes now. Quilici and I could return home and continue our lives, with little improvements here and there. Thank you, dearie. I can't promise I'll act on it, but I really appreciate the advice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to write a letter to Quilici. He'll never believe me.
Okay, doesn't have anything to say, so I guess we are pretty much ready to go. I guess I can check, I can upgrade anything or anything, you know. Might as well do that since I'm here. Yeah. A lot of stuff is happening. And yeah, again, I do not remember anything, or I might get some things wrong. And that's gonna be bound to happen. So excuse that. Right, we have a new book as well. Right, I was gonna, okay, right, we were gonna, how do you do this again? How do you break it down? How do you break it down again? You can break things down. That button, okay. Let's say, oh yes, it's Cave Hall, which is something I would want. I guess, yeah, I should just break this down. Feels weird to break down something I worked so long for to do. Well, I guess it's the same as selling it, which I guess I would have done if, you know, yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's get my axe to legendary status. There we go. And right, we could, right, now that I have that, I can upgrade stuff again. That is true. That's what I want to do. But do I? Like, blood rife, living steel chunk. Or should I just keep upgrading my other stuff, you know? That's a good question. Upgrade my armor. Wow, that's 28 of the Galawain skin. You know what? Since it costs that much, I might as well upgrade it now, because it's gonna take a while for me to upgrade anything else. Well, I also need more arc right anyway, but yeah. I can, yeah, okay, so let's upgrade them once. Since we can, might as well. Need more caramel. Right, now, this is a little awkward now, because I gotta remember that I both want to upgrade my stuff to the next level, you know? Like, I need both living steel chunk and primal rare? Is that the... No, that's a different thing. Okay, don't think... Okay, I think I can upgrade the chunks, I guess. I can, yeah, without needing to already, because I was like, I need to make sure I'm not upgrading something that, you know, that, you know, I need for something on superb. You know what I mean. You get what I mean. Anyway. Alright, we ready to go? Once again, these things take a while. It feels really weird now to take Marius with us, doesn't it? Because he literally does not want to go. But also in a way, I am curious about Marius coming with us. And, like, now Yardley is, you know, this is kind of like, you know, Shadowscarp was Yardley's thing, and, you know, Emerald, Stare, Fjord was Yada's thing. This also kind of Kai's thing, it was third one. Well, yeah, a little bit like also, maybe, kind of, sort of. It definitely felt like the Yardley chapter of the game, at least at the end part of the, you know. But also Kai was important here. But it feels like Marius makes sense to take with us. I don't know who else. Yada, maybe? I don't know. Let's go with these two. You know, we haven't really done these two groupings very much, have we? I don't think so. Sure. Well, let's do something new. Let's do something new here. The only thing is that I still don't think I have the ability to, you know, get those, you know, mystery thingies that, you know, Yardley can uncover. But, well, if you encounter some of those, so be it, you know. I'll just have to put something down and come back later, you know, I guess. Put down a note. So, yeah, not almost there. I just read that. Galawain's Tusks. Is it the last place in the game? I don't know. I don't know where we are in terms of progression. It could be. I mean, would getting to the garden be the end game? It feels like it would be. Feels like that's our main goal. But who knows, truly. Is there another location you could send us to? I don't know.
This heat is wreaking havoc with my equipment. I can compensate, but I'm less than happy about it.
Always thought that if I ever came back here, I'd never...
I'm sorry, Marius.
What's the matter? Talk to us.
I'm fine. Just need to... I just need a moment.
I do feel a little bit bad about putting Marius out here, but I mean, truthfully, he is always with us, even, you know, we just have a party of 3. I assume they are supposed to be with us in some way. I don't know how it works, but the game just only allows for 2 companions at a time, you know, so this is how the game mechanics work. I assume they all know everything, or all with us at all times. I don't know exactly what that is. Now let's look at the map real quick. Okay, Saul's Keep is there. Yeah, so Saul's Keep, this is where Saul's Keep is. That's what I mostly thought. And the garden is there, so interestingly, our main goal is not to go to the city, Saul's Keep. Well, if we can even go in. I mean, it is literally known for being pretty tucked away, whatever you want to call it, like isolated. That's the word. That makes more sense. I forgot that you can do this, actually. Just gonna see if I miss anything here, actually. That's... Okay, no, I haven't, apparently. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, I have Mr. Fast Travel Beacon, apparently, almost there, but you know what, that's okay. I can live with that. But yeah, besides that, I've got everything in every location, which is good. That's nice to know. Did not remember that was a thing you could do. Well, here we are, new area, and immediately we have stuff happening.
Does this amuse you, seeing your kin caged like beasts?
No true kin would desert Solace. All we have are our oaths to Nandru, and you broke them.
Right. They're not the only ones either.
The damn oaths again. You might as well be the one in chains. Our founder, Nandru, didn't intend for his people to starve. I'd bet you my kidneys he didn't build Solace Keep so we can die of starvation in it. No, he would have wanted us to live.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. I'm getting too hungry to even think.
That's horrible. What's going on here? Why aren't you feeding your prisoners? What did you do to deserve starvation?
What's going on here is Pargrunen business. Stay out of it, Outlander.
Yeah, don't need a blessed outsider pretending they know anything. Move along.
Can't
What is that
imagine why you even
accent?
set foot here. These are Pargrunen lands, last I checked.
Meaning mind your tongue and your judgment while you're here, outsider. These folk have done much to deserve their cages.
Well, you sound vaguely Eastern European, but I could not tell what that prisoner's accent was supposed to be. I have to hear that again. But yeah, but Parkmoon, we hear that a lot, but what exactly is Parkmoon? The Parkmoon are a subculture of the Uptapo mountain dwarves, known as keen explorers and faithful defenders of the traditions. Settled in the 11 centuries ago, forging a new homeland in the region of Galawain's Tusks. Okay. Yeah. Nandru, the weird founder of Tusks Keep. Nandru lived hundreds of years ago, but the Galawain of Galawain Tusks still honor the oath they swore to him. Protect the garden forever. Oh, interesting. So do you know about the garden? Apparently. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Strange to see a prisoner defending the yellow. Fine, I'm looking for an old guardless tower marking the way to the garden. I just think they have the right to better food.
Strange that you think we'd care about your opinion. Saka, get out of here.
And you assholes need to feed us.
There's no food. We barely have decent meals ourselves. Why waste any of it on people who won't stay and fight?
Saka, don't tell the outsider that. These bastards wanted to abandon the keep.
If they were going to abandon the people, they don't deserve the resources. They don't have enough resolve, and I think didn't I just take off the resolve thing from the boon, you know, the guard boon thing, whatever. I think I had a more resolve, and it's already going not my way because of that. Ah well, it's fine. It's fine. It's what I've chose. I know I've missed so many of these, you know. It's unfortunate that I don't get to say these, but again, that's how these games work. I'm used to that, you know. It's always like, I'm just one off, really? You know, that's always the annoying part. Like, I think didn't the Fallout games have you like have certain like even if you couldn't say the best thing, you could say like one that was like one below it in terms of, you know, that's not a thing. Am I making that up? I don't know. Maybe it's just another one you could say typically. Like you could say you have multiple choices. Like, you know, I don't know what they would be exactly. I forgot the names, but like, you know, yeah, like different ones you could say instead. Based, you know, sometimes the game does that. This game does that too sometimes, but yeah, it does kind of suck that you can't say that. But I mean, you still get to say all these, obviously. So, you know. Anyway, the contraband of people, they don't deserve the resources. Imagine if you were in that place instead. I'll be out of your beard if you just tell me where that godless tower is.
I'd starve myself for my disloyalty then. You want anything else? I'm sick of looking at you.
Fine. Anything to be done looking at you. Follow the main road north and then east. You'll find some dirt paths to follow after you hit the cliffs. Now mind your business.
Well.
No trade, no food, no fresh water. Even the mites have left Solace Key.
Sounds cute is not maybe not abandoned, but at least barren.
Not bad enough for going into more godless ruins. We're also walking face first into a beetle lair. Lovely.
We can take out some beetles. Don't worry about that. Just beetles. See, I just can take care of that one. And that one. Much a little bit stronger. Well, you have this thing. Glad you have this thing, but yeah, you can like scan for stuff. Totally glad you had that. It's like, I guess I don't really have Marius with us a lot, but even then, I don't think I really ever used that. But it is actually kind of nice to have, just to scan all the things, you know. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I'm limited on buttons. I can put it on my toolbar thing, you know. That's the problem with a controller. Like if you know, when I do that, you can see that there's more options for me. You know, I have 5 and 6. I could select to have things on, which they automatically put those things on. But you know, I could have more there. And every time, you know, I load up the game and, you know, I get ready, I see that the keyboard shortcuts are those, I'm like, oh man, it's so annoying I can't use more shortcuts. But yeah, that's just how it is, you know. Fortunately, this is literally a case where you can say that playing on controller is inferior, because I literally have less options I can I can do, it's less convenient. We got another godlike thing. What was it we got again? We got something. Was it a passive, I guess? Oh, what's this one? Right, move speed. Yeah, maximum move speed. That's right. So we can move all fast if you want to. Sorry, that's, my headset is sitting wrong. We don't have Marius with us. That's unfortunate. I mean, a Kai with us, so we can't burn stuff. But it's fine. I'll just do that. I actually didn't even need to do that. I was like, I could have used magic, but no, I can't because now I don't have fire magic. I only have ice magic. It's fine. We have so many grenades. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so you know. So I guess I'll explore. I really feel like, yeah, I feel like going to the garden immediately is not the move this time. Like, it's funny because last time I wanted to go to the main mission immediately because I didn't in
Disgusting, but fascinating.
I didn't in Emostar, and I might have wanted, you know, Kiara with us. Oh. Oh, treasure map, but there's also a boss that I just noticed. A bounty boss thing. Ancient arrowhead. Found a strange arrowhead in the caves, where I'm not allowed to go exploring. But that's okay. I've hidden so I can find it again when I finally grow up. Okay, this kid. I was like, sound like a kid writing this. Now it's just a question of where to hide the map. Maybe in that abandoned beetle's nest? Right, it's sure to be safe there. Okay. Hello. Watermare. Alright. So you can freeze up a little bit. I really am all in on ice, I suppose. Even my weapon is ice. Well, we are in a volcanic area. Maybe ice is good? Or the opposite. But also... I don't know. Is this one of those games? Oh, that's a lot of enemies here. Just suddenly appearing. Oh god. Oh, I am dead. Yeah, I did not notice all those enemies there. Okay. So I get a freebie. Get a second win. Ow. Yeah, no. Suddenly, millions of enemies appear. Jesus. Yeah, no. Can we, get a little bit out of here? Jeez. Wanna freeze one eye like by that water, maybe? I'll give it this thing. Kill the main guy, but yeah, no. Suddenly there was like 100 guys there. I wish I canceled that. Okay, something's like hurting me a lot from afar or something. Oh god, me so. I come. These guys are a little tough. The Marius was fine about the beetles. I mean, they are level 5. Tell me. Yeah, I've gone to level 5. It's like 100 of them too. Yeah, no. The main problem was the fact that there's like 20 enemies coming at you, not the main boss.
I was worried for a second.
There you go. Rejects home. Oh yeah. Several pound of bounty. That's what we do sometimes. I should use my new fist thing. Yeah, should do that. Keep forgetting to. Probably would have been a good idea, but I was not thinking. Also, I was in the middle of not dying. In the middle of not dying, trying something new is typically not the option you want to go for. Alright. Did I miss something down here? Doesn't continue that way, actually. we'll go this way. Look around. Oh, that's okay now. I was gonna say, it didn't seem like this was a very volcanic looking area so far, but now I see the volcano. I can bleed, I presume. Yeah, we need to bleed, so at least bleeding here is useful. Unlike the last area, that was barely useful to me, seemingly. Beans bleed.
You learn early on how fragile life can be.
Mm-hmm. Can I get that side? Maybe with those. Okay. Yeah, some lava. I was promised volcanoes and lava, and I sure got it. I'll get mushrooms. Always gonna have mushrooms in this game, no matter where we are. Not sure if this is the place where mushrooms would grow, but well, it's fantasy mushrooms. You can kind of do whatever it wants. Yeah. I know I'm going here. Just time to climb some stuff. The sallow step. What does sallow mean? I don't know. Means something. Is that what I got from going up here? I guess so. Nope. Could I jump down there? Oh no, oh god. I'm okay. Maybe. Might get a little bit hurt. Dang it. I think I can get to that door looking hole shape. Looks like something maybe. How do I get up again? But I also want to go that way. There's what looks like a weird silly skeleton. It looks pretty silly on the map, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Looks really cartoonish. It's just me. Like, look at that, like, it looks so like, it's like his mouth open is like on its side falling. I don't know if I'm supposed to be seeing a creature or if it's just supposed to be some bones or something. Or like, it looks like bones, I don't know. Looks like a creature. But it looks really silly to me. Okay. Yeah. Is this anything? There's a chest. There's something. Definitely something. I'll never complain about getting a chest. Okay, well this is not a way over. I don't know if I could make it over there, but seems to be another way to get across. Maybe. Is it? It's a little dangerous. Ugh. Kinda works. Well, hopefully we can get back, I mean. Not from here, I don't think. Guess I'll have to go that way. Just kinda hoping for the best here. Yeah, someone.
How is this our fault? We've lived here for centuries. The mountain screams.
Hello.
The distant island wails, and you know nothing of it.
I said
Save
something.
the children of this
Oh,
Okay,
small.
but we're just here for water.
Stay back, creatures of flesh and fur and bone. You follow one another into the snare.
Abaddon's hammer. Did Gabral send you? You've got to get us out of here.
Snare, what's going on? I don't know what I was all into, but someone had better explain fast. Duncan, let them go.
It's the Vota. Gabral sent us to repair the old aqueducts, but there's a bigger problem. Something's fouled the source. Marius, is that you? Can you talk some sense into anyone here?
Sorry, Raluca. You knew the answer to that before you asked.
Do you understand so little? You awoke an ancient presence with your digging and delving. It waits in the ruins, among the bones of the dead. The land fights back against it, curdling the water.
I've seen this before. Nature twisting itself to fight off intruders, corrupting the land and water.
Better than allowing a parasite to thrive.
Why do you sound so much like Sabato? Honestly, the way you talk. I guess it's just how nature creatures, beings talk in this world. I don't know. Did the queens of the what are they called? Freaking did I just say that? These guys, Dylan gang. The queen or whatever they were again. I don't know, something like that. Did they talk like this? I don't feel like they did, but I don't know. It's been a little bit, but we don't really get to talk to these a lot. They tend to just kind of kill us if they get the chance, you know. Anyway, also, yeah, I was gonna say, we're already getting, more flavor with Marius being here, because apparently he knows Valuka. That's unusual. Volcanic activity must have polluted the water. Slow down, what exactly are you talking about? The only problem is with the dwarves. Let them go. Whatever was in here. Whatever was here is dead. I'll make sure it stays that way.
How short your memories are. This land did not roar and tremble before the abominations came. Ash and scree was once soil, rich and fertile.
Terraced with greenery and life, we remember.
What are you talking about? That volcano has shadowed the Tusks since the first Pagrun set foot here.
I say again, how short your memories are.
We feel a presence. It rises like bile in our throat. We fear it.
But burrowing worms clog the ears of these fools. I warn them, and they hear nothing.
Let me investigate. I can deal with whatever was in those rooms. Everyone speaks in nature metaphors. Sabato kinda does. Sorta kinda. At least speaking riddles. Sometimes it feels like. Set aside our India. I kinda wanna say this.
They do not wish to hear what is inconvenient to them. They would dig the ground out from under their own feet. I must remain rooted here to prevent others from disturbing these grounds further.
Let me investigate.
What is this madness? You bear the mark of this land in the ridges of your flesh and the rings of your soul. Surely you must know better.
Yes, I bear the mark. That's why you must allow me to help. Your brain plan to let poison water spread through slumbering fields? Great idea. Whatever your feelings about the Bakunin, this poses a danger to the Tusks. Let me help. I'm asking. They pass.
There is wisdom in your words. I would not condemn the life that clings to this place for the sake of these dwarves. Very well. Still that foul presence, and let the waters flow sweet and clear once more. Clear the old one's water roads to slake this parched land. Do this, and I shall release these vermin to scurry back to their nest.
Okay. Well, we got a mission. A quest here. Yeah, right, just right there. I mean, I guess since I'm on this island, I don't know what to call it. Sort of an island. I don't know. I should do that. Might as well. But yeah, next time we're gonna, yeah. We're in Galawain's Tusks, we made it. We're exploring, doing stuff. Yeah. Little introduction to the area, I suppose. That's it. That's the episode. I do wonder if I should at some point track down, you know, where these treasure maps lead us. Because I haven't. And maybe the totems too. Like, I don't care as much about these, because they are not, you know, the things to do, but it's not like a side quest necessarily. I mean, they are literally not on the side quest thing. It's, you know, it's a treasure map. Well, I guess this one technically is on the side quest thing, but the treasure maps aren't. And this is like the side quest is collect the things and then you have the thing. You know, it's not really like not really a story in really. I don't think. I don't know. But yeah, you know, because it's a little more dubious where these are, you have to look for them as well. It does mean I have to actually work a little bit to actually get them. I have to explore or find out where they are, and you know, it's a little bit annoying when I'm just trying to play this as casually as possible. Like if I wanted to do that, I would, you know, I would essentially have to force myself to figure out exactly where it is and look for it, and that would be not really what I want to do. It would be less like dynamic. Is that what I want to look for? I don't know. Like you know, it'd be like, yeah. I just like playing this game where I'm exploring, finding things naturally, you know. And you know, when there's a quest that needs to go somewhere eventually, I will do that. But I like how I did like when in was there. I just kind of wandered around the place a lot and just found quests and did them as I came along. Came across them, really, you know. That felt a lot more natural to me than directly choosing a quest and going to it. Sometimes that's not an option. Sometimes I have to do that, but you know, still. Yeah, I just like doing it that way, and I feel like spending a long time trying to find all the treasure maps and all, you know, the totem things, whatever they are. That'd be a thing to do. So honestly, I don't want to. Not right now. Maybe I'll figure out a good point where I want to do that, but I don't know when that would be. Yeah, gonna save, gonna end the episode, and we are gonna explore next time. Yeah, bye.